get their life in order, and life is just being chaotic.
But also, like, how long are we going to continue to use these people until we actually get them some actual help? At least, what's his name? Mr. Mulot, right? With Bongi. Hi, Bongi. Hi. Yeah. At least Bongi, we know he's at rehab. There was a follow-up video of Bongi at rehab, and
he looks so much better also.
Do you get what I'm saying? Now, but with these guys, what are you?
I'm bi.
Well, you learn now that you're bi.
But I'm not by myself.
Guys, I do ever forgive your parents for the things that you haven't forgiven them for? There's a lot of things. But what about friendship breakups? Because recently I've noticed that people are actually damaged a whole lot more by friendship breakups than actual relationship breakup, especially amongst honeys, bro. Like,
what's good in the up close hood? It's your girl Palesalegodi.
When last did you say that?
Right?
What's good in the up close hood?
I feel like it's the Duku. Sister Robert is back in the building. Okay, let's try this again. What's good in the up close hood? It's your girl Palesalegodi, also known as Sister Robert, now also known as DJ Scissors, and this is episode 35 of the Up Podcast. I think it's the Duku.
What's good in the up close hood? Last time you said that was episode 1.
I was actually gay.
I'm trying to tell people something. Actually.
No, I have nothing to say.
Oh, so you don't want to come out about coming out again?
Should I?
I say do it.
It's giving yag.
What
the hell is it?
It's gay backwards. That's what you're doing.
I mean, I'm saying tell the people.
I think introduce yourself first, and then we'll actually get into it.
It's me. I have apologies to throw after my intro.
Oh, okay. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm the one and only independent variable, your mama's favorite boyfriend and your girlfriend's baby daddy. It's your boy Desley.
What's good, everybody? It's me again. I'm here. Good to have you back, guys.
What apologies do you have to throw?
I was about to ask the same thing.
Our subscribers, our people have some complaints.
They do. Let's talk about it. I also saw them.
They're saying we're talking too much about truthful.
It's because they're not having any. That's why.
To be honest, I understand. I understand how that could be offensive if you ain't getting some.
No, real. Like, because if you're getting, you would have said, oh, yeah, but I relate. Yes, doggy style.
I think some of the comments are coming from like mostly our TikTok videos, Instagram videos. You guys are not watching the full episodes. We're not just talking about sex. You need full context. So watch the damn videos.
Maybe we should like give away 100 rand during the show, and they must just find out where the 100 rand is. Like maybe a young code nyan or something. Just must find it in the corner and I just put it like small like this, like a young voucher nyana.
So what if like 10 people find it?
They watch the episode, which means other people are going to be like, Lina give 100 rand.
No, but then we have to give away the 100 rand.
Oh, how does 33 rand.
Oh, yes, fuck!
Yes!
Why are you bringing us in your things?
Because
you're the one who decided on
it's
this.
$33,
Take
bro.
this, then pay all 3 then, shit.
Alright, cool. Welcome back, guys. Thank you for being here still. We're trying to be educational. We're trying to be movers and shakers of this space. But I know Palisa has a lot in her mind. First of all, let's talk about girls who wear dukes.
I like them.
Really?
It's fake Makoti era influencer thing.
Fake.
Umuntu busy strateni, busy in the streets, wearing dukes.
Yes.
Wearing dukes now, you're trying to be an eligible bachelorette.
Yes.
Season gay.
No, it's good.
Let me tell you guys, I'm only wearing this, guys, because like Sana hairline. No, chums. Like this is a forced, like, oh, I had to fetch that hair from the back, boy. Guys, I don't have a hairline anymore. It's not cute.
What Charles women's hairline? Is it the wig glue?
No, can I be, for me specifically,
Straight back.
because when no.
Veil.
Braids?
Yes.
Okay, but to be fair, I did have like the cornrows that I did at.
She doesn't have a hairline. Heban.
I see where
you know what I'm saying?
No, no. He's not going anywhere.
Double panda.
Guys, okay, so I just want to say, guys, that it's okay to rediscover yourself. I think as a human being, you go through constant births and rebirths and relearning of oneself. What I will say is that I am still gay.
Not this gay shit again.
But-
Every single week, bro. Like,
and she's beating around the bush.
bro, like every
'Cause-
week, I'm gay.
'cause now-
I'm Caesar.
I'm not gay now. What
No,
are you?
no, I am.
But what are you?
I'm bi.
Oh, you learn now that you're bi.
But I'm not by myself.
Nalimut. Eh?
So you are. You know what? I don't want to ask you. Like,
You know, if we take it deeper, your guys, it's gonna be so obvious.
clearly, you're taking it deeper these
After.
days because Satanda Mantombazan.
Oh.
Oh, you said how?
You're the
Didn't
one
you
who
say?
said-
You
you
said,
said
bruh.
now.
I'm forget it. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. But what I'm saying is, guys, it's okay to go through many rebirths as a human being.
So if you're gay, it's okay to go back to being straight or bi or pan or.
Guys, it's okay to like what you like. Let's put it that way.
To be fair,
Well, wait, what? I wanted to ask, what's demisexual? Do you know what demisexual is?
I think demisexual are people that just like people not based off of appearance. I might be lying. Let's
I heard
search.
something about there must be an intellectualist connection before we
Is
can.
it not the one with the
That's what they told me.
emotional connection first before anything?
But isn't that what everyone does,
bro. Like
Low-key?
it's just
So
like
demisexual, askies guys, a person who experiences sexual feelings and attraction only after developing a close emotional relationship and not in the basis of first impressions or physical characteristics. Example, there are no examples. So, but anyway, guys,
it's overwhelming for audience. Every day we're just confusing them even more. But
I think you're confused.
I'm very confused.
Yeah.
with the church.
People know this stuff.
Do they?
That's
They
facts.
really do.
Do they?
Yeah, from
Like people are looking for their fathers, listening to figure out if they're demisexual or coffee sexual or whatever, bro. Not to be insensitive, I'm just saying. Like, I think
Yeah.
we're pouring too much into the people. Like they can't even understand their own feelings.
It's
But
educational.
to your point about rediscovering yourself, I think it's a good thing. I wanted to ask you guys a question. When I was on my way here, I was thinking, I was like, as in, maybe let me ask these two. When last did you cry?
Last did I cry?
Yeah, like a cry, bro.
Like,
Like I don't know how you cry, but when last did you actually cry?
like heavy crying.
Like
Damn.
you know when like even your body says like, oh, it's been a while. Yo, like this cry was needed, and it just brings up other things and whatever the case might be.
So I cry in bulk, ne? So when I cry about one thing, it happens like mostly when I'm on my monthlies. So this is very recent. So last time I cried was Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you mind sharing what
Also-
we were crying about?
I was crying about a lot of things, but I was also crying because like I did something today and I felt so horrible.
Okay.
But like I apologized, but like it didn't like take away, like especially for Nna, because I'm like, oh shit,
Yeah.
I could have handled that thing better. But I cried about that. I cried about a shitload
it's
of things.
good that you cried. Faye.
No, facts. And I'm sorry.
Do you guys want to share what made
No.
you? Okay.
Me, I'll share. No! When people know you.
No,
are.
but because I don't think this generation cries enough.
I don't think we do either.
Yeah, I won't lie. I almost cried yesterday, but then I was just like, just you know, it was just. I think we've learned to sort of emotionally numb yourself so that you don't face the reality of certain things.
Agreed.
Because it's easy, bro. Like if you crying is a good thing.
Yeah.
You know, even like psychologically, they say like when you cry, you release certain things and you actually feel better. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
for me, I wanted to cry, and then I looked at myself. I was like, wow.
It's not worth the
This
tears.
is not worth the tears. And also, this thing of girls recording themselves when they cry. What the hell is what is that about? You know how many women when they're crying? Snapchat. Oh my God.
Ring lights. Like, do you think crying on social media is the same as crying alone in your like alone space?
No, because when you're crying on social media, you cry at the angles. And,
That's
like,
fact.
you make yourself look good while
Aesthetically
crying.
Are you crying?
pleasing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you want to put it in a TikTok later. Thank you for the man of the year.
Cry,
video.
cry, and also you know when people were crying when they were watching Straw, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So I'd never experienced crying watching something of production, whether it's a movie, a show, whatever the case might be. And then this morning, it happened for the first time, bro.
What are you watching?
I was watching Survivor,
What?
Survivor, like the.
the game show. Yeah.
So,
So this is what happened. So I'm watching this Survivor Australian All Stars, right? And obviously it's a show I like. I watch all of them, the American ones, whatever. So I'm watching this one. I'm invested in it. So at some point in the game, this one guy, bro, like they won this challenge, and then half of them got to go to the reward, and the other one got to stay. And then the ones who went to the reward, they got to get letters from home.
Okay.
And then one of the guys there, one of the guys who stayed before the challenge, he had said, "Yo, the best reward could be family right now, right?" So anyway, the other crew went there, and while those ones were enjoying a buffet there, having a time of their lives, these ones back here, they were chilling. Obviously, didn't see anyone. And then, like literally during the show, production came and gave this bro a cell phone. Like they pulled him out of the thing and gave him a phone, only to find out that his mom had a stroke.
Damn.
And bro, like, dude, like, yo, like, Vana, like, angas why I talk, but it just brought out so many emotions. I don't know.
My God.
And obviously, his mom died. Not like obviously, but his mom went on to, so he had to leave the show. And it's the first time I cried watching something.
Yeah.
And I think for me, what made it, because it was not like a planned thing. It's not like Titanic, you know. It's like this is they want to cry, but this one it's a reality show. So I cried, and I was just like, "Damn, bro, are you crying because of this, or is because like the loss of someone would just make you like completely like devastated?"
In my opinion, from what I know, I think you've had built up emotions and stresses that you weren't able to release until you found a trigger, and that trigger came through that show.
Yeah.
And now it's like you don't know that nigga, mom. Shit,
I don't know him.
like you don't know him.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for that, something like that made you. It triggered you crying.
Yeah.
But now it's like now you're probably releasing all the stresses that you've had.
Yeah.
For a very long time. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So I think that's what happened to you.
Yeah.
Because I get it sometimes. Like you know, if I need a comfort show, I'll watch Madagascar 3. You know what I'm saying? And without real.
Oh.
And without fail, I will cry every single time, knowing
That's
like
crazy,
and it's not
bro.
It's not because of the movie itself, but it's just like sometimes you need that outlets to just cry. You know, sometimes people just you tell them a good thing, just random. Oh, you look good today.
They just cry, yeah.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't like serial criers because now we don't know if the cry is real or not. But with me, it was just like, it's such a weird thing. Maybe because it triggered a thing of, I'm actually scared of losing my loved ones. And in that moment, I knew how he felt about his mom prior to the challenge. And when he got the call and he had to drop everything. I mean, he was playing for $500,000 there.
Yeah.
And now he had to leave, bro. And I'm just like, I have a fear, bro, of losing people I love. Because then I thought afterwards, I was like, okay, right now in my life, how many people do I actually care about that if their death were to happen, touch wood, it would devastate me. And then I was like, I should appreciate the people that are in my life, to be fair. And so that's what the crying about, the crying came about. It was an ugly cry, because it hit me, dog. It hit me so
I
deep,
get
bro.
that, though.
I was just like, why am I? When last did you cry? And if you don't cry, why don't you cry? What's going on with
I've
you,
only
bro?
ever seen this guy cry once.
Really?
It wasn't even a proper cry. He was trying to cry through his glasses, not wiping.
When was this?
No,
This-
steam.
When was this? I cried in front of you. That's a solid one. What was I crying about?
Thing, to cry in front of
What was I crying
someone.
about? This.
I think it was because of something with a mutual friend of ours. Yeah, and then something happened, and then you felt.
Okay,
so
okay,
then
I see.
you started
I see.
crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think also one thing, now that we're on emotions and things like that, one thing I did realize this week is someone was like to me, they're like, dude, you don't realize like the value you have in other people's lives.
Oh, yeah, fully.
Right? Why it's so easy for me to like cut off or like be distant and stuff like that. So it's something I don't know how to learn to know that I have value in people's lives. You know, because for me, dude, I can just go disappear. You know what I'm saying? I cannot talk to anyone because in my head I'm thinking to myself, like, what value do I have in this person's life? So like they were just like, hey, dude, when you leave, people feel some type of way, and I'm like, I don't know that shit, because for me it's like I think because I don't place a lot of value in my presence in people's lives, I assume it's the same for everyone else. So
I hear that.
it's something I don't know how to unlearn that. You know,
Damn, bro.
I don't. Yo. To speak on that, guys, I think it's very important that you carve yourself and you carve the motion that you actually have in people's lives. Number one. Secondly, I don't know how you could unlearn that because you're so accustomed to it. It's very hard to sort of restructure your mind in terms of and what. But I think it is very important that you change the way that you think, because you do mean a lot to a lot of people like me.
It's true. So then is it because now like people don't really say it in the moment, like that
I was
instant
actually
validation,
thinking,
Tana, you're doing the most. I try my level best to just like remind people in my life, to be fair, Tana, you're doing the most. And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to get through this.
Fully.
Or whatever the case might be. Is it because now we are very delayed with our validation to the people that we care about? Or is that we don't hear enough of it, or we're not used to it, or our traumas or past relationships have made us just immune to seeing the value we add in people's lives? Because I mean, we don't hang out a lot outside of the pod, but I don't think you understand how Mondays are for me.
Yeah.
When you are around, like even when you are not around, I'm just like, okay, you're thinking, like I know when I'm driving here, I'm like, I'm gonna see you, I'm gonna know you. That's the time of my life. That's the only time I get to be, this person, this version of myself.
I think I actually want this to be like today's topic, so we'll see. In terms of like a relationship aspect, right? Or building connections in general. I think as people, we have gotten to a point where we're so hyper independent that we've lost touch with being one with our emotions, and being okay with being vulnerable, and being okay with saying, Des, listen, I love you. You play such a huge role in my life. Prince, I love you. You do this, that, and the third for me.
Oh my God.
Can you calm down?
Can you calm down?
I think honestly, hyper independence it has ruined so many things, because now I think and I know I experienced this. We've gotten to a point where human connection doesn't matter anymore. Hence, it's so easy not to say the things that we should say.
Yeah.
I don't think I tell my family enough or my friends enough, I actually love you. I don't think I say it enough to myself. And so I don't know. Maybe we can talk about hyper independence and how it has ruined human connectivity or human connections, and how we can possibly unlearn that, because without human connection, guys, life sucks. I'm so sorry, but life sucks. So I don't know.
This for me is like it's even making me think about like men in general. Like even you at home, you can just partake in this. Like think about this. Like when last did you actually cry as a gent? I'm not saying like, because women,
every day
but as a man, Joe, when last, like ask yourself, like when last did I see my brother cry? When last did I see my dad cry? When last did I see my uncle cry? When last did you see your boyfriend cry? As a woman in general, like to see him actually be vulnerable and cry. Do men have a safe space to cry or be vulnerable like that? Because you have a way to deal with things with the chance. There's not really much crying, but it's more like venting with the boys and just more frustrations. But to actually like let yourself, go deep and go there with those emotions and be like, I'm hurt, Because sometimes like your friends can hurt you guys.
That is true.
Your friends can hurt you and they do things that really, really annoy you, but I don't think we cry that much. So yeah, man, it's just like a weird thing. And I think I used to cry a lot, to be fair. Not that like before today, I never used to cry. Like, when I used to attend church every week, I would find myself being emotionally vulnerable in front of the Lord. So I would literally just let go and let God and cry in that space, cry in that moment of worship, whatever. But obviously with life, I don't think there's a space for that. It's seen as a weakness if a man cries. So when last did you cry and what did you cry about? Some people don't even cry when they lose someone.
Yeah.
No, because actually, Choms, please say what you're going to say. I'll say what I'm going to say.
Yeah, I think that's where the whole emotional education should just come in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we can preach on TikToks all we want that men can cry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it and the opportunity arises itself, there's no space for said man to cry. Because at the end of the day, bro, like the thing is, no matter what you're going through, the world doesn't stop. You know what I'm saying? You cried this morning and you still had to be here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I have 25% crying left.
Yeah, 25%.
It's still there.
It's still there.
Yeah, I hear that.
My things, I've got so much built in.
Yeah, that's the thing. And like too many things are happening for the space for you to cry. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, even if your space is within other people, they might not even be available right now because shit's just always happening. So I think that's where you end up building that hyper independence of what you're saying. Like, okay, cool. I I need to just hold my own now. There's shit that needs to be done.
Bro, life is tough, though. Like, if I'm being honest, bro, like, dude, life is actually tough. There are people out there who are waking up every day trying to push a dream, trying to push something, trying to get their life in order, and life is just being chaotic. And when you're alone, guys. When you're alone with your thoughts, and you're just there thinking to yourself. We find things that distract ourselves, that distract us from dealing with the stuff that we're going through, guys. Like guning, like sometimes I think even for you guys at home, like catch a breather, bro. Like take a break, take a step back, relax, regulate your emotions, cry if you need to, speak to a friend and be like, yo, dog, like kunzima ntwana, but I'm trying, because at the end of the day, bro, life goes on.
This is why I think it's so important to build a community of people that will build a safe space for you to express your emotions. Guys, taba ele ya gore you have I'm gonna derail just a bit. So you know that conversation around like having specific friends for specific things. So having your friends in categories, gore ke chomi ya go ya ditlabung, o kwa go ya ko dispa, o kwa di lunch date, this, that, and the third. I personally, I don't believe in that. I think when it comes to all of my friends, I love y'all, because I know they have helped me build a safe space, a space where, first of all, I was never comfortable when it came to opening up about my emotions because of the amount of turmoil that I've been through with friendships and relationships in the past. Obviously, as an adult, I got to meet new people who have made it so easy for me to open up. Hence, the conversation of having community and how important it is, not just to have friends that you have compartmentalized into certain categories, but to have friends that you can do everything and anything with, because you do not know when you're going to break down. I'm being so serious. I remember we were at Groove. They had just dumped me. No? And I'm with my friends, and then a song starts playing. So obviously the jalas is inside the body. My emotions are there, skyrocketing. Mind you, the song that's playing is Izolo by Maporisa and Daliwonga.
How did you cry to that?
Because that was our favorite song, right? So there's a part where I sing Bonama Piditi. Guys, I'm the I sing Bonama Piditi. I had to leave and go with my friends to the bathroom, and in that moment I was like, oh my goodness, not only am I out here having a good time with these people, but I was able to cry, get it out of my system, and go back to what we were here for, because I didn't compartmentalize my friends, but my friends are there for everything and everything. Even you guys know, if I cry, I cry. I tell you guys everything. And that's because you've created a safe space for me. So thank you.
I can't lie. I share the same sentiment, especially with up close in general, right? Like, I think one thing that being part of the up close team has done for me, like many things, like just my confidence in myself built up from here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've had a lot of guidance. All y'all niggas are older than me. So
I don't know about old.
Nah, y'all niggas are old.
Well seasoned. Like well seasoned sounds like a better term.
No, you're old, bro.
So
And it'll be a thing of like, I know within the circle, yes, it's all for work, but I think Up Close has done a lot for my life that within the personal capacity of the people in it, that I don't think any of y'all have understood. You know what I'm saying?
That, yeah.
Like, I know, for example, with Prince, with just anything within the industry, like he's got me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Nigel is just life. I could talk about anything. I've talked everything with this guy.
Yeah.
He looks strict, but I've told him about my poop. He knows my schedules.
If he's shaking his head, he knows.
No shit.
You know
No
what I'm
shit.
saying? Like my exes, love, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even like with Walter, whenever there's something that happens within like the DJing space that I feel like well accomplished with, like I'll always call him and then we'll talk, and then he'll just give me the advice here and there. So like hence to your point about like you need to have that people where like, oh dude, if shit hits the fan, or you want to talk about anything and everything, this is where you go to. And I think that's what Up Close has been for me.
Fully.
You know what I'm saying? Apart from just work.
Bro, think about it. Imagine you had no one in this. Okay, let's take one leg of your career. Let's say, bro, with this DJing journey of yours, bro, you literally had no one backing you. You had no one to support you. Like, you know how lonely you'd feel then.
Yeah.
Like people didn't come and say, okay, Ntana, I said now. People show up to your gigs in general. You're just there doing this thing, raw talking to yourself. And there are people out there in the world who have nobody on their
That
journey.
is true.
It's like a solo, isolated wilderness type of journey, and I'm wondering to myself, like, how do people do that? You know, so because now this question is gonna. Okay, I want to ask this question now, you guys. There's a conversation I had online with someone a while back, and I realized people are caring a lot. Let me land. So what I mean by that is that I asked one day, I was like, guys, I do ever forgive your parents for the things that you haven't forgiven them for? There's a lot of things. Like, people have beef with their parents that they don't even know, or they're holding on to grudges or certain things. Like, don't tell me about that one. He was never there. Don't tell me about my father was never there, etc., etc., etc. Like, how do we deal with family conflict, especially when it comes to immediate family? I'm talking parents, people that are growing up in the same household, because our parents are not perfect. I mean, before us, they'd never been parents, so I don't really judge them that way. They can't do everything so perfect. But do we actually forgive our parents? Because I promise you, bro, the comments in that statement I made, bro, it was shocking. Like, don't tell me about that person. Don't tell me about this person's never been there for me. But I'm like, they kind of raised you, but I hear where you're coming from.
I mean, unless the situation is like,
what could be so
a
bad?
parent is gone from the household, so they weren't really there.
What could be so bad, bro, that you are beefing with your parents?
You have
like
given
that?
me an avoidant personality. That's how okay, so I'll speak on my crap, right? So I grew up with my mom raising me. Shout out to my stepdad. He was also there, but unfortunately he's not now. But that
Did
was
he pass?
No, he's
He stepped aside.
Yeah.
Let's bring some lightheartedness in this conversation.
You're right,
Carry
you're
on,
right.
carry on.
And I won't lie. I'm as the 26-year-old that I am, I blame a lot of my avoidant personality because of my dad, because I avoided a lot when it came to him. I think I harbor a lot of anger towards him. But like, I've forgiven him. I don't know if that makes sense. Because if I haven't forgiven him, then I can't move on with my life. But in the same breath, I'm like, sharp, I've forgiven him, but I haven't forgotten what he's done.
Yeah.
I haven't forgotten the fact that was supposed to be the first person to make me feel loved. The first male figure that was supposed to make me feel loved. He didn't make me feel loved.
Yeah.
He left me and my mom. And it's like, okay, so now how do you expect me to feel safe in another man's presence? But again, shout out to my stepdad, because he filled that void, Sana. But again, just because he filled that void doesn't mean it's not there. Because like, yes, he's there, but like, man, I also would have loved to be like, oh my God, my biological dad actually blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But then the situation is,
So those are the type of things that. Why is it harder to forgive our parents for things? Like, I find it so. Like, it's hard when your parents does you bad. For some weird reason, that's harder to think. Is it because maybe we don't have the channel of open communication and be like, actually, here, mom, you let me down here.
Yeah.
Actually, here, you actually broke my heart. I wasn't gonna lie. Yeah, you're my mom and you mean well, but I hear you hurt my feelings. You know, even right now, bro. Like, I'm going through something with my dad. And I just find him weird, man. It's a weird season for this bro, and I'm just like, I'm so confused because number one, he's getting old. Number two, he's got a lot of stuff that he's carrying and that is passing on to his kids. And I'm one of the kids, obviously. And I'm just like, here you are just building a wall for me. And I don't think that this is the legacy you dreamt of leaving when God decides to remember you to come home. But it's just like, it hurts a bit more. It hurts a lot more when your parents do something that doesn't sit well with you.
Yeah, I just always think, I get the statement of, this is your parents' first time being parents, the first time being alive, but it shouldn't take away from the fact that when they do you dirty, it's going to hurt. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they're also individuals that have a certain emotional capacity that they can render to be like, you know, you won't do to others what you wouldn't want done to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yes, your parents are only parents, but they're also human as well. And you're also human, you're allowed to feel the things you feel. I know there are certain resentments that I know I carry. I know for a fact I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think with just how I quote unquote used to, trying to, I'm not used to be, you do your thing, I'll leave you at that. And then I just distance myself. You know
That's what I'm saying. And then now it creates situations where when we grow up, the older we grow, you find people who, number one, never go back home. Once they move out, they never go home, they never visit. There's not that relationship. And sometimes to the parents, it feels like I'm losing a child. But then in reality, you have lost a child because now I'm distancing myself from you. I try my best to avoid you and what you've put me through. So it's a real one, eh?
Yeah.
It's so sad, man.
It is sad, ne?
Hi.
What about friendship breakups? Because recently I've noticed that people are actually damaged a whole lot more by friendship breakups than actual relationship breakup, especially amongst honeys, bro. Like,
Yeah, girls when they go through friendship breakups, it's very like, damn, nigga.
dog, we don't care, dog. Like, I won't tell me about that, bro, and this tie, you know. But you guys, like, it's like it's deep because is it because women share a lot of things together with each other, or is it the memories attached to it, or is it that sense of betrayal, or is it like, how can you do me like that when I saw you as my day one type stuff?
You know, I was having a conversation with Lerumo, right, this past weekend.
Shout out to Rumo.
And yes, shout out, sorry.
A guy called me saying good night the other day. It was weird.
That's awesome.
He's so cute.
That's
No,
awesome.
it's weird. No, it was weird. He called me and he's like, Des. I'm like, what's up? I'm like, I just wanted to say good night. I'm
He's
like,
such an
excuse me?
idiot.
And he's like, no, good night, bro. And I'm like, are you kidnapped? What's wrong? I was so confused
Because you're not used to that, right?
No, it's wild. I'm like, are you okay?
No,
Lerumo?
normalize more of that, guys, please. But anyway, so I was having a conversation with him and we were talking about like how life has been, right? And he's like, you know, this one friendship that you were in, I'm so shocked that you guys haven't made up. And you guys know who this person is. And I think when it comes to breakups in general, like there's that whole notion hore women will forgive their partner more than once, but their friend won't even give
We
a
are
chance.
harsher
Right?
on our friends, yeah.
So what I will say is that in this specific friendship, I think things had just gotten too far, but also I had to recognize that this person was supposed to be there for that specific season. Of course, I was gonna if I had prayed and what was given back to me was, okay, you need to fight for it, then I would have fought for it. I would have, guns down, I would have fought for it. But the season that I was stepping into next probably didn't need her to be in it. And that's okay. But I'm forever grateful for the role that she played in my life. When it comes to friendship breakups, guys, I think we don't necessarily talk about how many red flags we ignore in friendships before we get to the point of like having that friendship breakup.
Yeah.
And guys, little chomi mess up. Like I don't know.
We are all human.
Exactly, you know what I
essentially.
mean? And of course, Shapo, you and your friend, if something happens, you must have a conversation once. And then after that, if that person does it again, they don't see you, they don't respect you. So it's fine. Lost dating. But sometimes, guys, just sometimes, the season is not going to allow you to have that person in your life. So let it be. It's fine.
It's okay. It's okay to let go of people.
It really is okay.
In a season where you don't understand, because you could be going in a different trajectory. There's like of your life, and if a specific friend does not add value, or just kind of like it just
doesn't work. Yeah,
it's not working out. It's crazy, guys. Eh? If I think about the people that I've known, and I won't lie, look, betrayal from friends does hurt sometimes.
Oh, it does.
And as a guy, how do I deal with something like that? Like, I think for me, once I decide to cut you off, bro, like I won't even bother. I won't spread bad things about you to anybody. I won't give you the time of day. I won't give you that power for you to control me like that. Which as in everywhere I go, I'm gonna talk about what you did to me, whatever the case might be. We move.
Allow it, bro.
We just move because people outgrow each other. Like as a friend, you can outgrow your own friend.
That is true.
And if they're not aligned with what you are trying to do in life, then it's okay to let them go.
You know, another thing that actually like leads to breakups in general is the avoidance of having tough conversations.
Because you're always gonna defend yourself, bro. People are very defensive.
Defensive,
justify their
people
own actions.
don't want to be confrontational. And so how do you expect for a relationship between you and your friend or you and your partner or you and your family to sort of elevate or get better if you're not having the tough conversations. If I've done you wrong, tell me. Sometimes it's a subconscious thing, more ish shit.
But what if the person doesn't really see your POV or where you're coming from with whatever?
Then that's their
grievance that you-
character.
Yo!
That's their character.
Yeah,
So, okay, I'll bring in like what happened with Des and I this past week, right? So we went through what we went through. We had the conversation, and I had to sit down and be like, okay, actually, I messed up. So if I hadn't recognized, okay, I understand where he's coming from, because if it was done to me, I would have reacted the same way.
Yeah.
And him bringing up the conversation basically meant, listen, I'm talking to you because I actually want this to work out, and I want this friendship to still be here. If I had gone a different direction, today. I'm telling you now. It's your character.
I thought about it. Because also on my side, I had to be like, is this friendship that I have with Palesa worth bringing this up? Because normally, I would have kept quiet and I would have distanced myself and would have ended it there. You know what I'm saying? But
I know in you, you have a short fuse sometimes. I'm just like, short people talk.
Wow, short people shout.
Short people, short fuse.
I get there, bro.
Yeah, I've seen you, like when you get like scraped a little bit, but and if it's a deep cut, I can tell. Like with Des, I can tell. It is the things that he will let you know.
Yeah.
Would say, you see, right now I'm on side with me, bruh. It just comes across. I just vent, my brother. I just see my nephew, bro. He goes through it every time he drives me home. He gets something. I get something off my chest. I just bother there. And I'm just like, shit, bro, I'm sorry, but if I don't talk to you or anybody.
But are you having these hard conversations with the people that are hurting you?
Yeah, I try. Because for me, I think I am a very mush in a sense that I'm jumpy. Because there's a saying about people who like to make people laugh, is that's the facade. That's the mask they wear to hide everything. So I'm learning to just be direct and say what I say, because coming from I'm a people pleaser, number one. I like it when people are good with me. I want to make sure people are good and I have good intentions. And when people question my character or who I am, it hurts me, because I'm like, oh, but Prince, don't try so hard to impress people. But I'm like, I'm sorry, dude, but that's just how I am. I just want to make sure people are good. And so I will just like laugh about it or joke about it or just use humor to not deal with the situation. So at this age, I'm learning a lot. Like I'm learning.
No, because it's so overwhelming. Like being, guys, I feel like I'm too old for the lessons I'm learning now. But in the same breath, I'm like, rather now than like when I'm 30, because it's Prince. Sorry.
No, bro. Hey, life hits different over 30. I'm
That's
telling you
what
right
I'm
now,
saying,
bro. Like,
dude, I don't.
yeah.
It's like, how old are you?
Bro, I'll be half of 70 in the next 2 years, bro.
That is actually a bit scary. You need to leave the podcast.
No. This is... Now I'm gonna cry.
No, but
Don't just give the mic to anybody, because
with the whole people pleasing thing, I think I'm slowly unlearning.
yeah.
And it's so weird, because like I sometimes have to sit with myself and I'm like, you actually put yourself through what you went through. Like most of the things, you put yourself through them because you wanted to please people.
Yeah.
And now half of the people that I was pleasing are gone. And I'm the one that's left unpleasant. And
That's a slow.
yes, it's the Duke. It's the Duke. It's so crazy. Like,
Emotional stuff is tough to kind of like get into, man, because honestly, behind all of our drinking habits, behind all of our
Substance abuse.
substance
because we have to
abuse,
call it what
because
it is.
the thing is, bro, like we don't realize in the moment, but the truth is we are just kind of trying to numb something.
yeah, fully.
We're trying to numb the pain or trying to avoid something. And drinking for most people does exactly that. You just get to
Yeah.
forget about what you're going through. You're here for a
And
good
it's
time.
just temporary.
And not a long time, because it fades, bro. Like in the worst part, you wake up in the morning feeling like shit. The babala's headache. The same problem is still there. You're still broke.
Yo,
Like the next day,
But you're drinking Hennies.
you're still broke, man. So I think it's important. I think maybe this episode is dedicated to just like emotional
awareness. Or something.
awareness.
Yeah.
Like a man.
Debt collectors.
And I always get debt collector calls. Yeah, it's also.
Yeah.
And like, bro.
You guys are owing.
I don't know if I am. I feel like they. And I told them, like, they're like, oh no, are you looking for a credit? I'm like, dog, I'm 23.
Don't like. If I were to give myself advice at your age, avoid bad debts, my brother. Like, there's horrible debts and there's good debts. You know, good debts is building your credit profile. Bad debts is just gonna create wonders for you because it's not good. So as much as you can, I know people who hate debt with their life, and I know people who go into debt to get out of debt. You get what I'm saying? Like you take a loan to pay off a loan you couldn't pay off, so now you're on the side of the loan again. And you're gonna avoid the calls, the 011s, the 012s. You're gonna avoid those calls. That's why debt collectors have cell phone numbers now. Kshange 073, Kshange 082, and you can't ignore it. You know what I'm saying? So, if I'm you, my brother, invest early. Avoid bad debts, my brother. Like avoid at all costs. There's no need to take debts.
I ain't taking nothing. If I'm gonna take money, I'm taking it from you.
It's
That's
fine.
so real. You know what, class, as the oldest,
My thing is, guys, you see, my thing is, chasing a dream will cost you everything.
Speak on it.
So, imagine, bro, like you two, like late 20s, bro, like people, your peers have figured their life out, you know.
Yeah.
They've had the starts they would have with their families, they got varsity, and you are there just like going through it, and then you make a career switch because you're chasing what you truly desire and love. That will cost you everything. It will cost you friendships. It will cost you your peace of mind. It will cost you family sometimes, because sometimes people will not believe in your dream. That's why I always tell people, I'm like, don't try and convince people to believe in your dream. Like, you have to convince yourself first. Like, I had to make my parents believe. I had to make my parents believe in me quitting my 9-to-5, quitting, corporate world to chase this thing that I'm doing, which I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you right now, it has costed me so much peace of mind. You know, when you doubt yourself and you be like, am I actually doing the right thing? You know, as a 30-year plus old person, saying that is damn. You know, it's tough, Des. It's tough, and that's why I'm saying I applaud people who are brave enough or have the luxury of chasing their dreams at a young age and have got a supportive structure. Because most people, they're just out there chasing this thing on their own.
You literally
but it's not like you're chasing like an empty space, because I think one thing that I've learned from being around Prince is that like this nigga's foot is heavy in industry. Like, at any event, by no fail, there will be a random celebrity, and you're just like, how do you know this guy? You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm like, I beat this guy in FIFA. This guy's just Prince.
And do you know him like that?
Bro, like walking with this guy sometimes, dog, you just be like, okay, DJ isn't clear. Hey, Shaka Ilembe, actors. Hey, what? Mang. And I'm like, what? How does he do it? You know what I'm saying? Which it's helping me sort of like navigate my way through, because I'm literally just following his lead at this point.
But then you also have motion, like
that's what I'm saying. Like, this is what I'm saying about Des. No, I get where he's coming from, but
at Prince, sometimes you'd be like, this is not the same person.
Des, you understand that 23-year-old me would be a huge fan of you, bro, because of the things you've achieved at your age.
Yeah, but you didn't have a you.
Unfortunately,
I can use you.
Yeah, facts. Unfortunately, that's the downside of the things. And I didn't have someone like me to say, Zintana, but also like meeting someone that you've always wanted to meet or having them in your circle is another challenge in its own. Because here's the thing, I've noticed that when people meet people who are at the level that they want to be in, they tend to become like vampires, like draw out blood from them, over, suffocate the person himself. Like, you're doing too much, bro. Like, the people I've met, I've had to learn to be a different human being and say, okay, I'm in their space now. First of all, don't be acting like a fan right now all of a sudden. Don't be like acting weird and asking for favors and destroying those relationships, because as I grow older, I realize, Uti, relationships are the most important thing you can have in life, bro. Like, for the fact that I have McG's number on my phone does not mean it's a fake dukeness. Yes. This influencer dukeness trying to be a fake makoti here.
Even Louis Vuitton.
Hairline gone. Hey, banna. Hey, lang.
Cover. Hey.
We need a sponsor for hair products management.
I won't lie, yo.
It's a jack bag.
Yes.
Guys, don't say that.
You asked for the truth. I ain't your friends.
Guys, when you get to the level that you wanted to get to, learn to tell yourself to grow. Because even the people that we look up to, they're going through it.
Yeah.
I swear to God. And also, like, when you have people who can do you solid moves in the space or in any way, just hold on to those favors, my brother. You can't just be a leech. It's every single time when I'm just asking for favors, like, hey,
And you're not doing
hey, yo, PD, come to me, number, I worked hard to get this database here. And I don't even know you that, I don't even trust you enough with my connection like that, because you could do the person I'm referring you to very dirty. And that's a bad reflection
because they met
on me.
through you.
Yeah. Bro, like, for example, when I think about Oskiro, I'm just like, how many favors could I be asking this bro? This bro is the godfather of the industry, but I don't ask him for much. More than anything, I'm using this opportunity to learn from him and go to some kalama favor, Oskiro. But I've got people in my WhatsApp who just say, I number Oskiro.
Because people are so lazy. I'm so sorry. People are so lazy these days, dude. Like, they're so used to handouts.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
Nah, bro, I don't roll like that, Des. I don't roll like that, bro. Like, sometimes you have to just, like, understand that I worked hard to get to this level, and the trust I've gained with these people for me to just, like... And some people would just, like, hide it with, like, oh, I've got a campaign. How can I please have Munaka's number?
Lies.
I'm like, my sister, like, why can't you take Munaka yourself? Why are you asking me?
I can't lie, no.
Yeah.
I gave someone your number, right? Because they're selling shoes. But these shoes, they said, at a discount if I get Palesa's number. They're nice Air Forces, Johnny.
Wait, are you being serious?
Yeah.
I'm being dead ass. He knows already. I've sold his number already. Because when I sell your numbers.
What?
Yeah, there's a guy who's selling shoes on Instagram, and he's like, yo, I really like Palesa. I'm like, oh, no, she also likes shoes. Oh, no, what size does she? Size 8.
Well, user.
Yes.
You know what? Hell yeah.
To be fair, I have a question
agree
then now.
with that.
This question is also for the guys at home. Like, how do you feel about people giving your number without asking you first? Because I know people feel differently about this conversation. How do you feel when someone just dishes out your number without asking you for permission?
Or like at least inform me. Like I feel like if you're like, yo, dude, YFM wants your number, I just sent it to them.
Yeah.
That's of value. That doesn't even need permission. It's like ask for an apology later.
Like, but also just let me know so I know to expect it as well.
I agree with
not
that.
just be surprised.
But some people could be asking for your number, Des, for reasons that the middle person doesn't even know. You're like, hey, Des, I'm trying to talk to PD about something. Can you give me his number? And at that time, I don't even like that person. When are you actually giving that number to my... Because your number, dog, is direct access to you. And I think that's why people get finicky about this thing, because your number one could be sold. You could get to a person like Des who sell your number for sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Now a random Chuma there in Tembisa has my number. And now he's like, I'm not your number PD. And also they become what do you call this thing? What's it called this thing? Monitoring spirits on your WhatsApp.
Oh yeah, fully.
They monitor what you post.
But also, why do you save the number?
Yeah, I don't save numbers, to be fair. Unless you like you mean something.
There's this person, so with the work group chat we have for school, this person sends me a WhatsApp. He's like, hi, listen, how are you? I'm like, I'm good. How are you? He's like, I'm good. Listen, I want to be your friend. Friend. Okay. Number one, why unka number yakako group chatting?
Sometimes it's the easiest way to get someone's
No,
it's creepy if the person is like,
yeah, it's just right there, bro.
No, friend, can I please tell you? I was like, no, I'm not interested. And then after that he's like, okay, so where do you stay?
And you told him
away from you. That's where I stay.
I was having fat everything. I won't lie, but I'm just like, guys, even if it's in the group chat, Palesa, may I please send you a message directly? Or, like Des was saying, if you've already given my number out to someone, just say, listen, babe.
Inform them, yeah.
Yeah, let me know. Because now I'm texting someone I don't know. The next thing we have beef, like Alostro and, what's his name?
Bonga. Can we talk about, guys, how do you guys feel about Nyaupe's
paras?
Getting clout and
Wait, before that, did you guys know that para comes from the word parasite?
Really?
yo.
I'm joking. I don't know, but
And
it
they
makes
call-
sense in my head.
and they're calling this thing the Paralympics.
Dude, paranoia. Like, they're boxing, bro. Like, Bonga, what's his name? Alostro dropped the song on a podcast. Bonga dropped an official track. And now they want to box. And I think it's actually going to happen.
I think it might make them money.
I think they're being exploited.
Okay, let's talk about the people behind bringing these people out in front of our eyes.
Homeless drug addicts.
I saw a post, I think it was a tweet or a post by Chris Excel, and I'm not saying he's a reliable source, I'm just saying.
He's very reliable.
And he said, he posted something along the lines of DJ Kari when he sees Paras, you know, he's just always there somehow, somewhere. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I mean, he is always there. I don't know whether his intentions are he wants to help or he is actually helping, but I'm not going to question him because I don't know anything about him. But do you think that he could do a bit more than what he does in terms of stabilizing the situation? Because out of those two, like being paras, or no one wants to offer them real jobs.
Or they can just keep the fact that they're helping them off of social media.
Yeah, but then are they getting something off of it? Because
I doubt.
I think it's no. I do think there's a certain level of clout that they're getting from these
The parasites.
You know what I'm saying? No, because dude, these guys get numbers, and us as a community, we've learned to entertain weird things. You know what I'm saying? Like we love, because
why do we like to celebrate the people who are really like unfortunate in life, like how we celebrated Skomota, like unfortunate. Like, do we find pleasure in seeing people that are, you know, of unfortunate circumstances really put themselves out there? Are we turning their real situations into entertainment for ourselves? Is it making ourselves feel better?
Oh my God.
Us feel better about our situations and ourselves. And
it's not turning their life around
it's
as well.
Not, but it's entertaining
because we've
us.
seen Bonga on videos for 2 years in a row.
Therapy,
but
going to
still find
rehab
him.
and coming back.
He's still there on the streets. So what I would understand if we're using their faces and they're actually benefiting from it, but these are the same people that are still back in the streets. And yes, part of it is personal choice. You know what I'm saying? But also, like, how long are we going to continue to use these people until we actually get them some actual help? At least, what's his name? Mr. Mulot, right? With Bongi. Hi, Bongi. Hi. At least Bongi, we know he's at rehab. There was a follow-up video of Bongi at rehab, and
he looks so much better also.
Do you get what I'm saying? Now, but with these guys, it's like this is another form of entertainment.
Like Velekasi talk, like in the townships, like people who are not, I would say, mentally 100%, they're entertainment for the people in the hood. You know, we know this guy's crazy, so we're just gonna make fun of him, and we do it without even noticing that we're actually contributing to this guy being like this. I mean, could we do so much better with ourselves? Because I barely see a white hobo trending. I'm not gonna make it a race thing.
I'm so sorry. I had to think about, like,
I'm not gonna make it a race
that
thing.
I actually see a white.
Right, I've never seen it.
Kempton Park has a lot of white
sense.
hobos.
But trending on social media, or there are people putting their people on social media on blast like that.
Oh yeah,
Like, also, I've never seen like a homeless Indian.
it's a black thing.
Bro, like, I'm gonna speak about the race thing because we are black, and it's tough sometimes to confront our people about our behavior without them making it seem like, nah, what do you guys think? Like, white people are better than us? They're not. Are we doing better than ourselves? Can we keep each other accountable for the things that we do? We barely support ourselves. We barely support each other. Black businesses, people are hosting parties, but no one holds business showers. You know, when Des opens a business, how many people are there to open and celebrate his business? When a friend is trying to start a production company or production house, how many of us are there? But let Nigel drop nudes. It's all over the internet.
Sorry.
Not that I would be wanting to see his nudes, but I'm just saying, like, let him.
Why'd you have to put that?
Why do we not really like be there for each other like that, guys?
I
like,
think, honestly, like, just in general, we enjoy watching people suffer. It's not about people like Abo Bongi or Batubayanko, Mr. Moloto, or Tsegeleke. No, we relish in the suffering of people. Period. When for example, back then when Mihlali allegedly hit Musa Kaula with something and he had like a thingy, we relished in that because like, yeah, vele ulayekile. But what happened after that? They still supported Musa for giving news and whatnot. We celebrated, oh yes, Grace going through what she was going through. And now, what's happening? It's back to factory settings. We celebrated the fact that, who's this? Alostro, F Bonga, F Jobeke. Now they're fighting. We're having a conversation now because we don't like it. But what's going to happen? Next week, there's going to be another trending video. They're going to be suffering. And then it's going to be what? Back to factory settings.
But Bonga, if you fight Alostro, Alostro
Someone
said- Child abuse.
Like,
Child abuse.
Someone said Bonga smokes creatine.
he's buff, eh?
He's lean, no. That
You're
guy
gonna
is-
Like, it's a bit
Alostro.
too much.
It's a bit too much. But I think, boxing is different rules. So I think if the boxing match does happen, it
It
needs to happen.
shouldn't.
If it does happen, because most likely it will happen, it's for entertainment purposes only. But I think the people behind them, they should make sure that this is beneficial for both of them. Like, it can't just be entertainment for absolutely nothing.
So, it's about benefit. Please explain to me.
Like, boxing
Challenge
matches
it,
of
though.
money, bro. Boxing matches of
Guys,
money.
who else? Do you guys remember Bobo? You see, this is
From
someone
Izo.
who no, it's another. Let me say, South African character that was trending at some point.
Another paranoia.
I wouldn't say
No, he's a
para,
paramedic.
but he was famous at some point. And now he's still there, but like same thing. Benefit from whatever they're going through or whatever help they get from other people. What happened to Bobo? And I know you know Bobo. I'm telling you, you know of Bobo. Look at Tekeleke.
Look at Martinez.
Who's the other one? Tekeleke is isn't doppelganger, man. Mara.
The other one.
The other one, Skomota.
Skomozi.
Where is he? He was trending was not so long ago
Yeah.
for dating some Han or whatever. Now he's gone. Mind you, he's getting the help that we're talking about now. So my question is, Sharp Kauta, the whole chat of them getting monetary value. But money finishes.
Yeah, but then they can just invest in them personally, because I don't think they want to be like glorified hobos libona forever.
But once they invest in them, then they have nothing to show us.
But also they might relapse as well.
Because if you
Fair
give
enough.
Alostro 5,000 rand, overdose at that man. That's a lot of that. Like,
According to the management,
That's so real.
we should be done right now. But according to the clock there, we have 3 minutes. I'm just saying, like, this thing of dropping episodes that are below an hour, it really annoys me. So in 3 minutes, guys, what's on your mind before we leave? You can smile, management. It's okay.
let's take this guy off the group. Let's take him off the group.
I'm just gonna say everyone must have a beautiful and blessed week. Yeah, man, guys, be happy. Self-love is the best love. Love yourself before you love others.
Is this real Louis Vuitton?
Hey,
Is this real Louis Vuitton?
I don't know. It's my mom's.
Okay.
It could be from Marabastad. But knowing my mom, she's a label baddie, so I don't know. But yeah, guys, I don't have anything. I'm happy. I got invited to an event, guys.
Influencer level.
All right.
Let's go.
I posted a video the other day and I was like, guys, you need to act like the big story that you are. And I'm going to say it here. You are a big story. Start acting like one, period. That's it for me.
Yes.
I've been 6 days vegetarian. I don't know why I did it. I just
You need protein. You're gonna have lack of iron, my brother.
don't know. Iron it out.
Hey, Tony Stark, Iron Man. May your hustle have purpose, your peace be non-negotiable, and your glow up be loud enough to silence the doubters. It's your boy Pdjokes, and this has been Up Close. Danko means thank you, Cyril means curfew, Rupe means money.
Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, to comment and share. And don't forget to switch on your notification bell to know when we've posted. Bye-bye.
Yo, you spoke so fast.
Bye.
Come on,